Hey YouTube, what's up? Blue Witch here. So guess what? I have a special surprise for you guys tonight. It's Tuesday night, so tonight is the night for curses. And tonight, I have a returning client who I did the Bad Neighbor Be Gone spell for, or whatever, a couple months ago. I guess that spell was successful, and not in the way that my client planned. Like, she thought they would just pack up and move away. Instead, they came to her home. They apologized for being bad neighbors, basically. They moved all their vehicles out of the road. They cleaned up their yard, and basically they straightened up their act and became good neighbors. So now we're working on the other neighbor. So the other neighbor is, lowering their property value. Has bratty kids. They're not even her kids, but whatever. Anyways, they are hostile people and disgusting and annoying, and so we're going to do the same thing. The surprise is that I went to the place where I buried the other curse, and I dug it up. And brought it. So we will be doing a new petition. What's the matter, Rumbles? Are you sick? Are you okay? Come over here and lay down by me. Are you okay? What's wrong with you? You don't like that curse? I know. Anyway, so it's all dirty and disgusting, and I knocked most of the wax off of it, but so we're going to do a new petition, a new spell with this one. But since it's in the same neighborhood across from, their neighbors too. So I'm just going to add it. I'm going to add it to this one. I'm going to make a new petition, a new spell. On this candle, I will be putting their name on this side, their address on this side, tying it, do it just like the breakup, but only I'll be splitting them from the property. And then we'll be burning that on here. Okay. I have all my herbs. I have my black pepper. Instead of using a spider, because it's so cold here, we don't have spiders, so I have spider oil. But instead of that, I'm going to be using a wasp's nest. What? Go lay down. Please, go lay down. I'm not playing with you right now. So no spiders, so we're going to use a wasp's nest in their herbs. I'm going to put it all together in a petition, fold it up like an envelope, you know how I do, and then we're going to add it to this. This hat is disgusting and yeah, really gross, and they're going in there. Okay, so let's get started, shall we? The first thing I'm going to do, obviously, is cut out their pictures and their address and everything. I have two pictures here. Actually, I have everything already done on here. I'm going to cut part of this off. I don't like using so much paper, but whatever. Yes. This is the man and family member, and then this is the home. And then I have the address written on here. I have the woman's name on here. And Yep, there she is. There he is. They're both of their names and their address and everything is on here. I am going to go ahead and put it. I want to make a petition on my petition paper just because I'm kind of funny like that. Even though I already have everything written on this paper, I'm still going to write it on here too. Okay? Give me 1 second to get this done and then we'll wrap it all up, okay? All right, let's see here. I don't want you guys to see it. Yeah, so my client requested Nasty War water. So I figured that is as nasty war water as you can get right in there, sister, because that is nasty. It's been underground and fermented and gross. Gross. So I went up ya. So I had this hat on earlier. It was like this big furry hat with a bear on the top of it. So cute. Hecate's like, no, you are not wearing that. I'm like, come on, why does everybody hate my hat? It's so cute. She's like, no. Oh, so now I'm going to write across this. We're going to tell them to be gone. I just don't want you guys to see it. Did that help? Okay, good. I'm going to say... Okay, so do you remember, to my client, do you remember what I had you do last time with the salt? Okay, well, I need you to do the same thing you did last time. I'm going to put this in between the two of these. No, don't do it that way, do it this way. All right, first I'm going to fold these up like this first. Okay. So I need you to do the same thing. I'm sorry, I'm so cold out here, you guys. I'm trying to warm up. I got my heater on over here, but holy crap, it's fucking cold. Okay, so this is my strip and remove. Oh, what is that? Oh, damn, that's a big old spider that just came out of that. Oh. How did you get in there? Cool. I didn't even know I put that in there. A present. Alright. Good Some chili peppers. And some black pepper. But yeah, I need you to do that with the salt. Just in case you forgot. Put a handful of salt. This is the nasty turkey feet salt. And in here I also have some nasty coffee grounds for activation. And these are not, this is gross. The reason I have on my rubber gloves because this is just disgusting shit. But I like to play with it. I like to play in the dirt. As long as I have gloves on, I'm good. Okay. This is our wasp's nest. Now this wasp nest has been doused in poison. So, yeah, it's pretty bad. Okay. All right, now we have all of that done. Give me a second here. I command you to leave. I curse you. I curse your family. I bring sickness to you. I bring dysfunction. I bring cracks in your foundation. I bring curse left and right. You have to move. Your house is haunted. Everything about your life is haunted and cursed. Till you move, you will never be right. You must move. I curse you in the winter. I curse you in the fall. I curse you in the summer. I curse you in the spring. You will forever be cursed until you move, until you leave that place. The house does not want you there. The house cannot stand you there. I fill your walls with rats. I fill your walls with spirits. I fill your walls with hatred for you. Okay. Alright. Now, I realize, you guys, this is a really nasty spell. That's the idea. That's the idea, people. Okay. Sticking pins in it. Okay, here we go. Now, I did have to crack this jar open earlier just to get it loose because I didn't think I was going to be able to open it. Deep breath. And now we're putting that on the pentagram. Okay, now we're going to do the string. This burns, I command you to separate. Shoot. This burns, I command you to leave your property, to move away. Never come back again. Move far, far from here. Never come back. I'm just trying to focus and stay in state over this. I did some meditating over it earlier. Okay, now I'm going to put their name on one side and the address on the other side. To work a little harder when you don't have batteries in there, huh? Okay, now I'm going to use my spider oil, and then I'm going to put some of my gopher dust on it. This is supposed to be like Celtic war music, but I don't know if that's what that is. But ugh. Okay, now I got some pins I'm sticking in this also. One more pen, please. Oops, I just dropped that. I'll probably step on it later. Okay. So after this spell, hang on, let me finish this one. First I'm going to do this. I'll put my gopher dust on there. All over their name. Pack it in there real good. Turn it this way. And put it on their address. So basically, the house is going to break up with them. I curse their house, I curse the walls. The house will hate them. The house will hate them. Their house will be filled with ghosts. Scare them out. I'll do a little necromancy on that and get them out of there. I have a few spirits that I could call on that like to do things like this, and it's just what I do. So if you've never had ghosts before and then all of a sudden your house is filled with ghosts, probably because somebody sent them to you. Okay, we're gonna let this burn for a minute. And, oh, what happened to your candle? That was fast. He must have needed that energy. But he'll probably be the one overseeing the spell. He's really good at that kind of thing. I'll send him. Oh man, that stinks. Woo! Smells like rotten eggs. Oh wow, look at it. It's already, holy crap, it's already splitting them from their property. It doesn't usually go that fast. Here we go. Man, it stinks. So everything's going good for me at home, but I am going to be doing, I had a request to show you how to do a enemy reversal spell, kind of like just in general, anything bad put on you will reverse and go back to Cinder, back to wherever it came or whatever. And so isn't that interesting? Looks like it has 2 flames already. It shouldn't. Not yet. Woo! It's gonna make me sneeze. It stinks so bad. Wow. I wasn't expecting it. I mean, I knew it stank, but that is some bad shit. So, is what I will do with this is I'm probably gonna have to like take it right out to the outside altar, where all the curses go. And it can stink all at once and burn away. There's no wind or anything out there because it's all enclosed. It's like outside, but enclosed. You know, you've seen it on my videos. I gotta sit back. Man, it stinks. Oh shit. Oh my goodness. I think I did that on accident. That's okay. Doesn't matter. Anyways, it's gonna go outside with Baron, where all the curses go out there with him. And I'll do some necromancy and send some spirits to their address, and we'll disrupt their lives and fuck them all up until they move away. They'll think it's the house. They'll think something's wrong. Well, and there will be, and it is, and yeah, chase them right on out of there. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm a witch. This is what witches do. You just have to trust that if they're bad people, these things will happen. And I can't always like go into detail and tell you every little thing that they've done bad and blah blah blah. And I'm not trying to play God or any of that dumb shit. These are just bad neighbors and they need to move away. And so there they go in the bad neighbor jar with the other bad neighbors. And that's how it is. They'll either fall in line like these neighbors did, or they'll get the fuck out. That's their choice. They get 2 choices. They could either fall in line, or they can get the fuck out. You know, that maybe if they get that choice, but I don't know if they'll have that choice. That's up to deity. That's up to the gods and the goddess. They decide that, not me. I put the energy out there. I tell them what I want. I tell them how I want it done. I put all that energy out there, and then they tweak it and they do what's necessary. Sometimes it's even worse than what I say. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes they do things to people to straighten them out. I don't know. But every day I need you to take a handful of salt. You know, just put salt in your hand. Say their names and say be gone and go and blow it. And Every day when you're walking out to your car, when you're leaving, just have a salt shaker next to your door or something. I don't know, just to help you remember. Just as often as you can think of it. You don't have to do it every freaking day, but like for the next week, because I have to do this for a week. So for the next week, every day, do it. Whatever time. I don't care if it's daytime, nighttime. If you want to do it before you go to bed, go do it before you go to bed. If you want to do it in the morning on your way to work, that's fine too. Just a handful of salt, say their name, and then blow it out the door or towards their house, towards their house. Say their name and then say, be gone. Say, I banish you. I don't care what you say, but do it with salt. And that will connect the energies. And then it'll help. It'll help speed things along faster because the energy will know right where to go and it'll connect, and it just does help speed things up, I believe. Not everybody believes that you should be doing that, but I don't give a shit what other people think. Huh. That's awesome. Anyways, this thing smells horrid. I'm going to go put it out on the outside altar, and then I'll be back later. Peace out, y'all. Good night.